Welcome to part 39 of Frank's belated birthday special, and we're going to play Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo system. I did pretty good in the original Jeopardy, except number 1, where I wanted over $14,000. I thought I wanted over 13 grand, but I did the math, it was over 14 grand. Taking on Jenny and Liz this game, so I'm taking on two ladies.
Here are the categories.
One daily double in one of these 6 categories. We have rabbits, the 20th century, wars, New England, we have the Old West, and finally, musicals. Okay, good categories.
Now this decides to work, of course.
Where do I want to start? Musicals 100.
The answer is...
This hit show is based on Margaret Landon's book Anna and the King of Siam. What's the King and I? And of course, it's not called Siam anymore. It's called Thailand, which was never under European rule. Musicals 200.
The answer is...
Sorry. Set in South America, this play opened in New York in 1979 with Patti LuPone in the title role. What is Evita? Could I have musicals for 300?
The answer is...
Answer there. Title character who starts out as a poor girl from Missouri and ends up a passenger on the Titanic. Who is the unsinkable Molly Brown? Musicals for 400.
The answer is...
Name of the character who says he's a graduate of Gary Conservatory, class of 1905. Who is Harold Hill? Musicals for 500.
The answer is...
Applause was the Broadway musical version of this Oscar-winning Bette Davis film. What is All About Eve? Ran the category like it was nothing. I had $1,500. Could I have New England for 100?
The answer is...
It's the largest city in New England. What is Boston? New England for 200.
The answer is...
Newport was the co-capital of this state from 1854 to 1900. What is Rhode Island? Let's go with New England for 300. Daily double. Let's make it a true daily double. It's the only New England state without a seacoast on the Atlantic Ocean. What is Vermont? New England for 400.
The answer is...
On landing near Cape Cod in April 1614, this founder of Virginia gave New England its name. Who is, John Smith? New England for 500.
The answer is...
When the British tried to take back Connecticut's charter, it was hidden in this type of tree. What is a nutmeg? Nutmeg tree. No? Okay, what is an oak? There we go. Up to $4,500 now. Let me have the Old West for 100.
The answer is...
Answer there. Shot for hides, 3,500 tons of their bones were hauled by the Santa Fe Railroad in 1874. Jenny. Oh, Jenny doesn't know. I think I'm going to try this one. What are Buffalo? There we go. I'm glad I buzzed in. The Old West for 200, please.
The answer is
And in the Old West, if an outlaw died of hemp fever, he went this way. What is hanging? The Old West for 300.
the answer is
In 1891, this was found in Poverty Gulch, Colorado by Robert Womack, a cowboy who died poor. Oh, Jenny still doesn't know. What is gold? I'm beginning to wonder how Jenny even got on the show. Alright. Let's have the Old West for 400.
the answer is
Settlers bound for California who made the mistake of taking the Hastings Cutoff in 1826. Jenny, for your sake, I hope you get this right. The Donner Party, and she finally got a clue right. So she's out of the hole and makes the next selection. Which is the 20th century for 100.
the answer is
Okay. U.S. delegates signed this organization's charter on June 26, 1945. What is the United Nations? The 20th century for 200, please.
the answer is
His one and only flight into space lasted 4 hours, 55 minutes, and consisted of 3 orbits. Well, I think he made more than one. Who is John Glenn? '20th century for 300.
the answer is
By 1981, this Eastern European Union led by an electrician had around 10 million members. Jenny. Solidarity. All right. '20th century for 400.
the answer is
In 1976, Mao, who ran China since 1949, and this man who ran Chicago since 1955, both died. Who is Richard Daley? $500.
the answer is
The top secret study of U.S. involvement in Vietnam, published by the New York Times in 1971. Pentagon Papers. Okay. Wars for 100.
the answer is
The war between Britain and this country over the Falkland Islands ran from April to June of 1982. What is Argentina? Wars for 200.
the answer is
Not knowing this war was over, troops fought the Battle of New Orleans. What is the War of 1812? Wars for 300.
the answer is
Seeking to end the war, Eisenhower, as promised, went here after he was elected. What is Korea? Wars for 400.
the answer is
The Berlin blockade of 1948-49 was part of this war. What is the Cold War? Wars for 500.
the answer is
This war, which began in 1618, didn't end until 1648. What was the... I'm going to say what was the French and Indian War? Oh, I got it wrong. Oh well. Jenny. Oh, Jenny got it wrong again. No surprise. The 30 Years' War. Oh, okay. Ah, that was kind of obvious, but oh well. The Old West for 500.
The answer is
During 1871, Texas drove about 600,000 cattle north of Abilene, Kansas on this route. Oh, the Chisholm Trail. So Jenny's out of the hole again.
the answer is
It's an enclosure for rabbits, as Starsky could tell you. What's a hutch? $200.
the answer is
Despite its name, the jackrabbit isn't a true rabbit, it's one of these. What's a hare?
the answer is
This English author created Peter Rabbit, Benjamin Bunny, and the Flopsy Bunnies. Who is Beatrix Potter? $400.
the answer is
These wild North American rabbits are named for the fur on the underside of their tails. What are cottontails? Now the last clue.
the answer is
Rabbits were introduced to this continent in the 19th century and soon overran it. What is Europe? Nope. So I dropped to $6,800. Coming. And Jenny says, is it what I think it is? Australia, yeah. Oh well.
here are the categories.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. Alright.
The answer is
Transportation for 200. Chauncey Dunn set the Guinness altitude record 53,000 feet for one of these with an open basket. What is a hot air balloon? Transportation 400.
the answer is
Many Eskimos now use this motorized sled instead of the traditional dog team. What is a toboggan? No. Oh, fool. Oh, snowmobile. Oh, fool.
The answer is
Size for unusually large eggs or elephants. What is jumbo? Let's have approximate weights measures for 400, please.
The answer is
An amount held between the thumb and index finger. One could be of salt or of snuff. What is a pinch? Approximate weights and measures for 600.
The answer is
Amount of dollars Clint Eastwood worked for in the title of his first spaghetti western. What is a fistful? Approximate weights and measures for 800.
The answer is
Amount of Brill cream that'll do ya. What's a little dab? Approximate weights and measures for 1,000.
The answer is
In the title of a 1957 Jerry Lee Lewis hit, there was this much shaking going on. What is a whole lot? Alright. Let's go back to transportation for 600.
The answer is
Coaster brakes on a bike are operated with pedals. With the pedals, caliper brakes are operated from here. What's the handlebars? Transportation 800.
The answer is
December 11th, 1972 was the last time anyone landed there. What's the moon? Transportation 1000.
The answer is
Recalling older times, the Golden Eagle is the only ferry of this type on the Mississippi. A paddle wheel, okay. Anagrams 200.
The answer is
Dawn stole this, a magician's accessory. What's a wand? Anagrams 400.
The answer is
We thought Vera gave a dreadful performance, but a critic gave her this kind of review anyway. What's a rave? Anagrams for 6. Oh, daily double. I'll bet it all. Elsa has a pet one. What's a seal? Anagrams 800.
The answer is
Don't blame her for burning the toast. It was Melba. $1,000.
The answer is
Of agate, coral, or topaz, the one that anagrams to a popular girl's name. What is coral? That's gonna put me at $25,000. Autobiographies for 200.
The answer is
This co-star of the Road movies called her book My Side of the Road. Who is Dorothy Lamour? Autobiographies for 400.
The answer is
Oscar winner who wrote about his famous siblings in We Barrymores. Who is, John Barrymore? I have it between two of them, but I'm not sure. I'll just pick John. And it's the other one. Boop. Mm-hmm. Lionel Barrymore. Philosophy 200.
The answer is
Alright. To both a philosopher and a fish, it's a group remove it to which he belongs. What's a school? Philosophy for 400. Back up to $25,000.
the answer is
Plato considered him his brightest student and called him the mind of the school. Let's say who was Aristotle. Philosophy for 600.
the answer is
Hey, Tiger. Because they met on Athens' Stoa Poikile, the painted porch, Zeno students were called this. Good boy, Tiger. Come on. Here. Oh, Jenny doesn't know. Oh, Stoics. Okay. Philosophy for 800.
the answer is
We're pretty sure Pero of Elis began this school of philosophy, but you can never be certain. Jenny. Mm-mm. Jenny doesn't know. Pika-roopa. Liz doesn't know either. Pika-roopa. It's skepticism. Skepticism. Let's have philosophy for 1,000. Or wait, no, it's not my selection. Fashion for 200. Sorry about that.
the answer is
Oop-de-daisy. On May 15th, 1940, the first stockings made of this went on sale. Or silk. What? Oh, it's the other one. Oh, well, Jenny's back down to 0. Keep playing like that, Jenny, and you will not be around for Final Jeopardy. Oh, nylon! Ah, boop. Philosophy 1000.
the answer is
Leibniz's optimistic view of the world was ridiculed by Voltaire in this work. What is that? Candide. Let me have autobiographies for 600.
the answer is
He called his book of Minnie, the Moocher, and Me. Cab Calloway. Okay. Autobiographies for 800.
the answer is
She called her autobiography Three Faces of Eve, not our Miss Eve. It is Eve Arden. Alright. Autobiographies for 1,000.
the answer is
Character actor whose autobiography is Iron Eyes. Don't know this one. Oh. Iron Eyes Cody.
the answer is
Alright. Turn of the century women wore soft felt ones called trilbies, named for the Bengali songstress. Hat.
The answer is
A Mother Hubbard is a full, loose one you might wear to fetch your poor dog a bone. Oh, a dress. And I think Jenny's about to get the other daily double. But she does realize that she does not have a chance in catching me. Well, let's see her wager anyway. Here's the clue in fashion. By the 1920s, Balenciaga was the leading courtier of this country's homeland, and Jenny doesn't have a clue! So she drops $2,000 in Spain. Now the last clue.
The answer is
Before he struck out on his own, Pierre Cardin helped this designer create his new look. Pierre Cardin, Christian Dior. Okay, so Jenny goes back up to $3,000. Liz has $2,400. I have $26,200, so I cannot be caught. Alright, our final Jeopardy category is anagrams. Okay, I'm gonna bet it all. Melon is an anagram of this other fruit. What's the lemon? And I'm about to win Frank $52,400. Alright, alright, alright.
the final Jeopardy answer is
It's the lemon. Did Liz get lemon? Yes, she did, so she goes up to $3,800. Did Jenny come up with lemon? Surprisingly, she did. She goes up to $4,000. I also said the lemon, putting me at $52,400 for Frank. And we're going to wrap it up for this segment, and I'll see you all for that next one.